Hi guys, it is March 17th, 2015, so it's St. Patrick's Day, and I am in Hiawassee, Georgia at the Budget Inn. I came here because I wanted to have a room to myself instead of the top of the Georgia hostel where I'd have to share a room, and I kind of regret my decision because this place is not the nicest hotel I've ever stayed in, and that's kind of an understatement. The bathroom had like barnacles on the doorstop, and the shower curtain had mildew. The carpet is torn up, and there's a nasty bow in my curtain rod, and also my door lock kind of looks like it's not functional. And then when I got here this morning, or I guess around noontime, there was somebody like in the next room passed out, and there were a bunch of liquor bottles, and the door was just open, so I was kind of sketched out about that whole situation. I hope that person was okay. I didn't really know what I should do about it, but I didn't really do anything, and then eventually it closed. So hopefully whoever you are doing well and feeling better if that was the situation, which is how I interpreted it. Also, I heard a bunch of retching, so I think somebody was not feeling well after maybe a night of drinking or something. Anyway, I am now, 9 days into the trail, and I love it so far. I love the trail. It is amazing. I've met some wonderful people so far already. I'm 70 miles in about, and I'm about 9 miles from the North Carolina border, so I'm going to be there tomorrow night, which is really exciting. I'm going to be starting on the trail again tomorrow morning because I have my resupply now. Some things that have changed. I'm sorry I didn't make videos for the last few days because I've been kind of focusing on getting more mileage in. I haven't been doing huge days. I've been doing somewhere between 10 miles and 13 miles. One day I did 13 miles, and then yesterday I tried calling the Budget Inn to see if they had any rooms, but they didn't have any rooms. But as it turns out, you can camp in the front yard for $10, so if you're doing that, just keep in mind that when they fill up, you can still come into town. You don't have to do what I did and stop at Deep Gap Shelter to like take the rest of the night off. But I had my least crowded shelter experience so far at Deep Gap. There were only 4 people there, including me, and 3 of us, 2 were in a group, and the 3 of us were all tenting. We didn't really want to sleep in the shelter because of mice and whatever else, so one person got the shelter all to himself and his dog, which is great. I still don't have a trail name, but hopefully I'll have one soon. And we've been enjoying a lot of junk food and dairy while in town. We had Zaxby's chicken and Dairy Queen for lunch, and I think we're going to maybe a buffet for dinner. I'm not really sure yet, but I've been eating a lot, and a lot of people have lost like 10 or 15 pounds in the time that they've been on the trail, but a lot of them are men, and they're also a lot bigger than me, and so maybe they have metabolisms that are moving faster, but I don't think I've lost that much weight, to be honest. I don't know if I've lost any weight so far. I remember seeing pictures of men at the end of their thru hikes and women tend to look more normal than the men do. The men, a lot of times, are bordering on kind of emaciated, and women tend to look like skinny but still pretty normal looking. So I'm not sure if there's a difference between men's and women's metabolisms. One time I read something about how women's bodies, maybe the fat stores are greater, so they can retain fat even when they're hiking so much greater. I'm not sure, but anyways, I haven't noticed like a great weight loss like other people have said that they have, but good for them. It's hard work, hiking. I can see why people find it exhausting, because I find it exhausting too. Like in the afternoon sometimes people talk about getting a second wind, but for me my back starts hurting at around probably 2, and I kind of want to stop, but I keep pushing on a little longer. I've been taking it slow, but I've been having fewer problems with like back pain, mostly just legs now, so my legs are still getting used to it, especially like my thighs. Sometimes I've been waking up in the night with a little bit of leg pain, but nothing too extreme. And so I think I'm getting used to it, and I'm going to continue to get more used to it as time goes along.